Hello everyone, welcome on into the stream. We're back with more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. How is everyone? Hope everyone's doing good. Guys, we're officially in the Apollo Justice timeline. Crazy. We've caught up with it. We finished that game... was it last year? We finished Apollo Justice? I think so. Or was it the 2024? I actually don't remember. Now I have to look. Hold on, detour. Detour to my YouTube. When did we finish Apollo Justice? Times so different. Where's my Apollo Justice playlist? There it is. 71 episodes. We did 71. Cinema Roll. Hi, Matt. I see you've been playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. How you enjoying it? A year ago. When was it? 2020? Yeah, September 2024. Oh my god. I joined my girlfriend's Steam family and I've locked in. It's so peak. Hell yeah. Ah, dude, we gotta play multiplayer sometime. I've been looking for somebody to play multiplayer Hello Kitty Island Adventure with. Accidentally loaded. Get out of here. It's so peak. Absolutely, hell yeah. 16th April, 1:26 p.m. Windibank's Pawnbrokery. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Now to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Hello, Gregson. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please? What is it now? You should go home and get some rest.
Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers.
Your ladyship! Oh, how? I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is.
I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue.
Oh, lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes, hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship. Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime, then? Do as you please. You know where it happened. Through that door behind the counter. Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windibank and Gina. Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then. Will you be investigating the storeroom as well, Inspector? If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't spend too much time on it. But there's so many articles to go through, it's taking forever. Even with the lads working around the clock. Which is a problem, because there's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently. Another case? I'm sure that's not relevant. That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before. I'm sure it won't play any part in this story at all. So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine.
Okay. Bye. Come then. Let us not waste any time.
Alright. Is there anything to examine here?
That's music books. Do you have them where you come from, Runo?
Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Well, this will be a treat. Shall we have a listen?
Pretty.
What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound?
It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks.
Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Gregsy to have a word.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard.
These shelves are where the pawnbroker puts articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy.
Yes, it's a really strange, miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example?
Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know.
True, she's right.
Are you alright, Runo?
Oh, it's just... well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole, but when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue. Somebody buy Ryu this horse statue.
That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever.
Oh. There's the article ledger here in Mr. Windibank's notes and... What's this? It looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind.
Oh, look on the back. There's some writing. Is there? Oh, show us, Susie, show us.
Date deposited, 15 February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited, 1 gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th April, 10:30 p.m. Okay.
15th February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited, 1 gentleman's overcoat. Oh, she couldn't just read the whole thing. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th April, 10:30 p.m. Okay, she was just gonna read it. A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1? Clearly it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think... Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday.
And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though.
It seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have on hand.
But this photograph of a cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact picture somewhere else recently. Yeah, the other pawnbroker's ticket for the box was also a cat.
Oh, yes, you're right. Very recently. It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier.
Thank you, Iris. I was worried we were gonna have to put together the pieces there. Be like, oh, of course. Of course. I was forgetting that she gave us that print.
Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out!
Alright. Let the cogs turn.
Yes, they're exactly the same.
Are they? No, they're not. They're not the same. The cat's... Am I going crazy? That cat is looking a different direction than the other one. It's looking slightly to the right in the left photo. And then looking more... Or it's flipped. No, it couldn't be flipped. The cat looks flipped. No, it doesn't look flipped because the tail. The head looks... It's moved slightly. It's not the... I feel like I'm going crazy. Those are not the same photo. I play a lot of spot the difference games. Thank you, Iris. Thank you. There's something wrong with it, right? I'm not crazy.
I've got it. These two photographs hide an amazing secret.
That I did not see a secret. A secret? What does she mean?
You must tell us, Iris, at once. Do you really want to know?
Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. So, Iris, about these two photographic prints. The one we found here on Mr. Windibank's counter and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints? I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's out of place. It's just... I don't know. It's just the cat. It's looking a different direction is bothering me.
Actually, it's not quite right.
Thank you. Okay, I thought I was going crazy about them being identical. Sorry.
If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly.
They're not?
Have another look at them now.
Yeah, the cat's facing a different direction. Okay.
Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other?
I think so? It's very subtle, though.
But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints? Oh, well, it's because they're a set, you see.
No, I don't.
This pair of photographs is meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment.
Oh, there's one in the shop, isn't there? Ah, a stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently? There's one in here.
Oh, yes. That's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday. You see, there it is, just over there.
Yes, of course. A magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch.
Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions.
What? Really?
Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, wonderful. Then I'll be able to tell you.
She's over the moon, bless her. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene.
I, for one, simply have to know.
I'm sure it's very important.
Have you ever considered, Bruno, how our eyes see depth in the world around us?
Well, I just opened them and it works. I love him so much.
But the reason it works is because we have two eyes.
Two eyes. Shocking.
If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away what you see with your left eye and what you see with your right eye.
I don't see anything with my left eye.
Well, ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye.
My left eye is significantly worse than my right eye. Significantly.
Yes, the position of objects seem to shift slightly. Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one. That's how we can see depth in everything we see.
My brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. We're learning so much about science here.
I think I see. So the pair of photographs consists of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right? Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick.
So if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'll be able to see depth for these prints?
Yes, Renaud. You're beginning to understand.
And a stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that?
Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all.
You can? Really?
see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope. Oh yes, I'm dying to have a go.
So Zato-san really loves this kind of thing.
You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that?
Cross my eyes? I think I can.
Watch me, and see if you can copy.
I was wondering if her sprite was actually gonna do it. That she is so cute.
Make your eyes do this.
Is Susato gonna do it?
Alright, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo?
Out of context, this is such a cute frame.
There, how's that? Wonderful. Now it's your turn, Runo. The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time.
Whoa. Not exactly an easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed.
Alright. That's enough practice. Now let's try it looking at the prints. Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes.
I wonder...
You should see two overlapping images like this. You try it now, Runo.
I'm just gonna have to give it a try, I suppose.
Did the print split into two images for you? Now the next step is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then try crossing your eyes again.
I'm doing it in real life. I don't think it works in real life.
Until...
Oh, I missed that. I was crossing my eyes.
we form a new single image in the center. Is to put the pair of prints side by side like this and then try crossing your eyes again. The prints just slowly merge together until they form a new single image in the center. Oh yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see it in the middle now. It looks so real! Oh, I can look at it all day.
I want to advise that your eyes might start to hurt. Mine were hurting immediately. I had to stop.
Your turn, Runo. Pretend you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle.
Like this? Is it?
There, you managed it. So now you know how stereoscopic images work. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary. So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runo?
They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly.
No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky. Oh, I recognize that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here and set the pair of photographs in this stand at the back and...
Still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now.
Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently.
But if these little machines are so affordable...
Surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them.
But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case.
Stereoscopic prints. Pictures. I've never even heard of them until yesterday. You've certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need. Oh, I'm sure you will. A photographic print depicting a sweet little white cat feels though I have another print just like this one. Can I look at the, Yeah, because there's like a blood stain on it, I noticed when we first picked it up. Look, this dark red smear here appears to have been made by somebody's finger.
Do you think it could be blood?
Do you see any red marks as... Do you see any red marks... Blech. Do you see any red mark as blood, Iris? That's a bit morbid, I think.
But it's almost certainly blood, isn't it?
10-year-olds today thinking everything's blood. Okay, fine. Oops. Oh, that's right. I don't know how to look around with this controller that's weird now. I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. Here we are, though I'm not confident I can get it closed again.
Oh yes, that's a folding stereoscope.
Really? This is a stereoscope? Mr. Shum showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that, he used the great big contraption over there.
Oh, well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside. But this little thing is a much simpler design for use at home. There are special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself.
I wonder if I could make money out of these in Japan. It would beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway. This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as if they're right in front of your eyes. Oh, I just noticed the calendar. Oh my god. We'll look at that after. What? Makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen. Oh, look here.
Oh yes, a bullet hole. And I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall.
Presumably, Mr. Windibank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time.
Well, Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that.
Sorry?
It's all there in the Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, you know. Isn't that right, Iris? Did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. In jest? Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime.
He doesn't do it often? He shouldn't even do it once.
Forget that for now, Bruno. Let's examine this bullet.
What's that around the bullet hole? Is it blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar.
Aha! I may well be able to help with that.
What?
There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Bruno?
Oh, I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris. I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold.
There it is. There you have it, you see. When it comes to blood, we're all different types.
Yes, what a scientific observation.
So you need this.
I know. What is that scary-looking thing?
Hurley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does.
Watch. Oh, she's gonna shoot us. Oh. Oh. Color of the bloodstain has changed.
There. Does it make sense now?
Yes, I think I'm starting to understand.
Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see. Yes, how wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change color. So you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at. In a flash. Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Ginny would say it's bleeding great.
So, whose blood are we looking at then? Yes, I don't know.
Well, all the chemical does is turn the blood a different color, so... You just find someone whose blood turns the same color and you'll know who it belongs to. In a flash.
It's more like 2 flashes, really, isn't it?
One flash or 2, this could well turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we must make a note of it in the court record. Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio.
Oh! Do we check the ticket?
As long as I have a regent left, sure.
Actually, there's a stain on the back of that one photograph, isn't there? Yeah! I think perhaps we should see if that can tell us anything. If that can tells us anything. Okay. I just did it too early, I guess.
Mr. Naruhodo, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here.
Yeah, he tried to brush it off, Susato. I have noticed.
The red smear, you mean?
Yes. It looks like blood, doesn't it? I wonder if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case...
Yes, we need Iris.
We should show this to her before we forget. Okay. Here you go, Iris. How do I... Okay. Square to present.
Oh, that looks like blood.
I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather.
Well, don't worry, Bruno. You can leave the rest to me.
Okay, different person. Look at that.
Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it? We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue.
Oops.
Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point.
Well, this particular stain of blood...
Daddy, you've had an idea, haven't you? Do you know whose blood this is?
Probably? Yes, I have an idea whose blood it is. Not from the color it turned, but with a little deduction.
That's right. I think it's clear. Iris, you know as well? You first, Runa. Who do you think it belongs to?
Alright, I believe that this is the blood of... Thrice-fired Mason, the victim from that one case. Thrice-fired Mason.
You don't sound very sure of yourself the way you trailed off there.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course I'd never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice-fired, though.
The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice-fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago.
Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to to Windibanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time.
So this mere blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
All I ask is, what good-hearted soul would rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. It certainly does look like a leather-gloved thumbprint, this mark. But we know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at the time anywhere on his body, from which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes.
Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope.
Yes, I think you're right, Bruno. Very well. Let's make a note of this.
Okay. The blood in it has been identified as Mr. Mason's. Blood samples portfolio has been updated in the court record. Oh, this is cute. Cute. We're probably gonna get a lot of blood samples. Oops, I was trying to examine that. Oh, now I'm all messed up. Oh, this is just the counter. The ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? Must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn.
It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clear head, if you ask me.
Clearly Mr. Windibank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care.
Behind that door is the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Greggsy said.
Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door. Mr. Windibank, face down on the floor, with Gina beside him.
So the accused legal representative... As the accused legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo. You must make a thorough investigation.
Yes, of course. And we will. Behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime.
Don't worry. If there are clues in there, I'll find them.
Can we go? Oh. No. Can we go in there? Okay.
We could linger here a little longer, I think.
The storeroom where pawned items are kept until they're redeemed or forfeited. It's also where Mr. Windibank's body was discovered. Windibank's storeroom. Oh. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely.
Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Windibank's life was taken in this very room only last night.
Oh, he disappeared. Wait, Inspector. What is it now, Sunshine? He took one look at me and tried to run away. You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped up little defense lawyer, do you? I've never seen her ladyship looking like that before, is the thing. Oh, I didn't know what to say to her. Aww. I'd say you weren't running away from me, you were running away from a 10-year-old.
I'm afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector.
Aww, she's so sad. She's just a baby. Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you? Brother. I don't think that went over very well. Why? Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine, and I told you not to get under my feet.
And we have investigating to do ourselves.
Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say.
Oh, Hurley.
And inquire into how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? Got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less. Iris, could you lend me a hand?
So, Gracie, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Oh, yes, your ladyship. Do allow me to humbly explain. Last night, shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. The one and only door to the storeroom was found locked from the inside. Doctor mystery. So it was locked from the inside.
The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officers doing?
Quite right, Mum. Quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in as humbly as possible.
Oh.
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, thuswise. And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child.
Are you talking about Ginny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector.
Miss Lestrawn, hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world. She's still alive, you know. Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious. And I'm afraid to say she had the gun that was used in her hand.
No.
Presumably it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now. In her pocket, we found the key to the door as well. What? The key to this storeroom?
And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector?
Correct. All of which leaves the ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is.
Gracie, do you know anything about Hurley? Is the operation finished? Is Hurley alright? Is he?
Well, thing is, he's dead. He died.
Don't mince your words, Inspector. Please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
No. The operation's, done and dusted. It's just that we'll...
out with it?
Yes, Mum. They use something called the general anesthetic. The latest thing renders the whole body insensitive. The whole body anesthetized? It's a tough word. Is that even possible? Means the operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep.
Goodness. In the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for tooth extraction.
Trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing if you follow my meaning. They couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off. Or so I hear. Now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently. Oh.
Oh my.
No one knows if it's the anesthetic still in his system or if the bloke's just plain exhausted. But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch till he comes round again.
Hurley.
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you. What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way. Okay. Out of all the articles in this storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked.
Huh.
What is it, Iris?
That's the file books that my manuscript is being kept in. Oh.
Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this...
Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. We must check inside the box at once. Yes. Ah! It was there. Iris's story was there.
Really? It was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris?
Yes. I mean, of course I believed Hurley when he said he'd deposit it here, but still. It's a relief to actually see it.
Really? Because that's not a very well hidden frown. A long, unpublished story that Mr. Sholmes deposited at the pawnbroker of the victim, Mr. Winnebank. It's entitled The Hound of the Baskervilles. Can we read it? I want to know what was so, like... Oh, and we should also, show this, maybe to Gregson? I don't know. Hound of the Baskervilles. No, I can't read it. I didn't think we'd be able to, but you never know. No, let me look at some things first. This is a revolver, a real one.
And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windibank's life. What's the matter, Susie? You and Rune look like you're about to faint. Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh.
And I've had issues with guns in the past. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windibank with this yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, don't show this. Yeah. I shall have to take my own life. It must be the same gun. And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here, that was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand.
Mr. Winterbank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he? Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired.
So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. That's gonna be important. I bet it wasn't the one that shot him. I bet it was the one that's in the calendar. The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line.
Poor Mr. Winterbank. He was a nice old man.
Well, he was shot just once through the heart. Most likely the fellow died instantly. Wouldn't have felt a thing. Yeah, that's nice. That's reassuring. This must be his blood then.
I don't like to ask at such wretched time, Iris, but I wonder if perhaps... Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action.
Blue. So his blood's not in the calendar then. I wonder if the green blood on the calendar is either Sholmes's blood or the killer's blood. I feel like it's either one of those two.
So now we know the color the chemical turns when it reacts with Mr. Winterbank's blood. And it doesn't match our analysis of the blood stain we found in the main shop. No, but let's add this sample to the others we've already collected anyway.
Okay. Look at all these articles that have been deposited. This room is stuffed full of them.
I can't believe how many there are. A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings, look.
Pieces of different people's lives quietly gathering dust in here together. There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Or at least there would be, if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policemen shuffling around. Not much I can do about that, sunshine. Is there anything else? And that's everything. Oh. Back. Do I present this to him? Inspector? Okay. What do you make of this? Oh, what have we here then? Redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Looks like someone ran out of office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is the ticket for McGilden's overcoat. The one the little diver turned up with yesterday. Oh, actually no, it's not. Really? Think you know better than me, do ya? No, I didn't mean to,
Rena's right, Gregsy. It isn't the same ticket.
Of course it isn't. No, I never doubted you, your ladyship. It's so nice to have an assistant that actually makes the detective work with us in one of these games. So, what's this all about then, if I might be so bold as to ask?
This is a second ticket.
A second one? It seems that Mr. McGilden in fact had another article in storage here at Winterbanks. Is that right?
I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh good, because he's ever so easy to talk to. This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilden's overcoat. You mean to tell me? Yes, there was more than just the music box disc, it seems. Oh, I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly.
Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGilda deposited another article here with Mr. Windibank.
Yes, I can see it written here. Small box, was it?
Do you have any idea where it is, Grexy? Any idea at all? It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilded. It could be an important clue.
Well, yes, I suppose it could be. Please stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes. Turquoise eyes. Turquoise. It's hard to say turquoise in that accent. Turquoise eyes, all full of hope and expectation. It's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles, I will. I'll go barking. This is no time for dog impressions, Inspector. That's enough sauce from you, Sunshine. There is one thing that springs to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hadn't it?
Oh yes, of course. Articles only held for 2 months. So the small box will no longer be in here then?
That's right. It's been forfeited.
Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop where the forfeited items are offered for sale.
Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once. I'm wasting your time.
Oh?
There are dozens of little boxes out there. Hundreds even. I can't possibly know which one might have been McGilded's. The information's not written in the ledger. Ugh.
Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case.
Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure. This is getting old. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windibank set such a wicked trap?
I doubt he set out to scare anyone.
Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon.
Oh?
Her trial is up tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you'll be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind. Don't you remember, Bruno? You told us she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer.
Really? Did I say that?
Yes, you did. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching.
In that case, we better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. Okay. Ah, Gina, good. You're back.
The police must have finished questioning her then. Now, how was it, Ginny? Was it awful?
Oh, didn't bother me. Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windibank's. Oh, right.
Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy.
What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying, that I did it.
That's not...
Gina, we came to ask for your final decision. Huh? What decision? About tomorrow's trial? Will you let me defend you or not?
I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you.
What? I see. She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear. Well, alright then. Blimey, give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So come on then, fill us in. Who done it? Unfortunately, we don't know that yet. You don't say.
We don't know yet, Gina. Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you're innocent of this crime.
And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish. Yeah? Like what? Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know now why you broke into Windibanks that night. Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious why. Looks like we're gonna have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason. Thrust it in Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. Does she have anything to say in this, though? Before we do that?
We already have the representation papers and other documents we need.
All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk. That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow.
Gina.
Nah, don't bother.
Ginny.
Rip them up and chuck them, would you? And representation papers or whatever they're called. This cell ain't fancy enough to have a bin. So, what will you do in court tomorrow? I'll be fine on my own.
I don't think you will be.
Look, it don't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. This is one stubborn pickpocket. Alright, let's show her the manuscript. We found this in Mr. Windibank's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris's latest story. Huh. Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Curiously, the storeroom at Windibank showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like. With one exception. The box file that housed this manuscript. How'd she know which box it was? It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing the manuscript last night? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it? Why don't you tell us what happened, please? I'm so happy it brings us directly to the dialogue screen when there's new dialogue, because the other Ace Attorney games do not. Oops. Right, yeah. This Baskerville story. It's the latest Sholmes adventure, right? Well, it ain't been printed yet. So I figured it's got to be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right? That's not why she did it. She did it for Iris, because she likes Iris. That's her friend. That's her friend.
Oh yes, at least 5,000 pounds.
What? So you intend to sell Iris's manuscript, did you?
No. Ginny, how could you?
Wait, no, hang on. Of course I wasn't gonna sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the manuscript or whatever you call it really was there or not. That's the only reason I was in the place.
For Iris's sake. Isn't that right?
We knew why you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did. But
I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it.
well, when I saw the manuscript in the store, it reminded me of what you said the night before. Oh, flashback again.
Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced lawyers, the lot of them. You just ain't realised it yet.
I'm telling you, that manuscript ain't out with the banks. You'd soon see if you had a look.
If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Oh, Ginny, that was so sweet of you.
Alright. I'll tell you what, I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris. It wasn't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all.
You wanted to know if Mr. Sholmes was being honest, if he really deposited the manuscript at Windibanks?
It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. But Iris's lot ain't like mine. She's got a dad, only she can't see him. Ooh, he's, when are we gonna break the news? And I reckon that's gotta be Ada. That's why she writes her stories. About her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me, anyway. Last night when I was listening to what you were saying.
Stories? About Daddy?
I mean, they're not the adventures of a great detective, so much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner. Well, that's how I see it, yeah. Oh.
You're so thoughtful and so kind, Ginny. Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we?
Look, give it a rest, will ya? I hate all this chummy nonsense, do you hear? I hate it. I don't trust no one, right? So I work. Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarpa. I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat. Are some very suspicious red stains. Are they red? What are you looking at me like that? I think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now. Oh. The portfolio? Those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet. Huh?
Blood, Mr. Naruhodo?
You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So could it be blood that spattered from Mr. Windibank when he was shot last night?
Let's not beat around the bush here. This trusty friend of mine will get the results much faster than anything else.
Alright, let's see what color. Take it easy, Iris.
Don't move, Ginny. I'm going to shoot.
That's a lot. Purple.
Oh.
That was Windibank's. Oh, no, it was the Mason. Yeah, Windibank was blue. Oh no.
Oh. Oh my.
What the? Forget the sleeves. The whole coat is covered in blood. Of course. The black color of the fabric is masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now.
And the blood has reacted with the chemical to turn a purple color, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly. Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? Yes, it was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago.
I knew it. What are you all on about? Victim? What do you mean?
It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed.
It's crazy. Oi, would somebody explain what's going on? Stop telling half a story. Oh, we can talk with Susato now. We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony.
Now what I ask is, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I just tried to give a man a hand. But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. Those stains couldn't have arisen from McGilded trying to pull the victim to his feet. No, if that was really what had happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat. The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. I've tried to run from the truth for long enough, but there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded. Damn.
Mr. Naruhodo.
That horrible case is solved at last. And I helped that man walk free from that trial. I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen?
Bruno, did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent?
I believed. Or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon.
A weapon?
Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson.
You mean Kazuma-sama?
Oh, Kazuma, I miss you. Listen, Ryunosuke. Ryunosuke. We lawyers are only human. I don't remember Kazuma's voice. I don't think it really matters though. We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Unwavering belief? Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. In any battle, there could be no victory without faith. So I believe you, unwaveringly. What's funny, Gina? Cool. Feels like this in the Empire of Japan you come from. Everyone must be soft. Oh, come on. Look at the mess it's got you into, believing in that bog trotter. Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free. Well, at least you learnt your lesson now, eh? Believing in people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end. As soon as you let your guard down, you've had it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one, get hurt by no one.
Gina, may I ask you something?
What?
I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial?
How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away.
Are you really sure that's what you want?
But that's what he wants and all now. Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up the garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo?
A lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. Imagine I say I can't trust her. What happens? Oh no, I have to say I trust her. Gina, let me say it again. please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial. What, are you half-baked? Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. Seriously, Mr. Narrow-Ordo. Didn't you hear all what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off me tongue. And I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you into all sorts of trouble. How'd you ever trust me now? I just don't get it.
Gina.
Shut up. Let us defend you, woman. I do understand why you chose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there's more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. It's true that I'm just a student of law, and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. You're barely a student of law. But I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side. Aww. Aww. What do you expect me to say to that?
Then it's decided. I'll take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully.
Do what you like. You Eastern Lotter. Oh, I don't know what you are. I don't get ya. Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. She never admitted, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out alright in the end, I think. Oh! Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice. Mrs. Otto? Somebody is there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before. What? Blimey, you're sharp, eh? Oh, okay. I was like, who is this? I suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts. Like all the stuff I've heard so much about. And if anyone was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector.
Gracie.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Your Ladyship, but I didn't mean to startle you.
How long have you been listening in on our conversation?
Oh, good grief. Listening in. No. Oh, I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave even though it was after hours. Oh, I assure you, Your Ladyship, I only just arrived. This very minute. Not a moment. This very minute. Not a moment earlier. That's all it is. Nothing untoward. Nothing at all. After hours? Is it that late already? So then I'll humbly excuse myself now, Your Ladyship. Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best, bye-bye and bye. That's a lot of farewells, and not one of them appropriate for Her Ladyship.
No, but I wanted to have a chat.
I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute.
Oh, I see. That's a shame.
Oh, I don't get this emergency at the Supreme Court dealt with sharpest. Lord Strongheart will...
Emergency?
Lord Strongheart? Oh, nothing. Forget I said anything. Anyway, I'm off.
Alright, Gracie. If you have to. But let's chat soon.
Delighted, charmed. Can't wait. If you please, my pleasure. That's a lot of pleasantries, and not one of them sounded sincere.
'cause he's so funny. He says such silly things.
It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court.
I must attend the court clerk's office now before it closes.
Yes, of course. And thank you, Mrs. Otto.
Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall meet you there later.
And so our investigation came to an end. Suzato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day. And then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Suzato-san would be leaving Britain and making her way back to Japan.
Naruhodo-san? It's been a very trying day, hasn't it?
I do hope you're not too exhausted. I actually forgot for a little while there that Suzato was leaving. Oh man, I hope she doesn't actually leave. What about you, Suzato-san? Today has been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes, Gina was arrested. All on the back of the news that her father has fallen ill and she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon.
Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm. And yet, I seem unable to find the words to express any of them.
I know exactly what you mean.
Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow.
One final task?
It's just 2 months since we arrived in London. But we've managed to establish this office. It was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I'd be lying if I said I felt no regret.
I'm so sorry, Suzato-san.
It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts.
I know we've only been here a short time, but in my limited experience at the courtroom, I feel I've learned something.
And what would that be?
It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities.
Facets?
And like a jewel, the light plays off them into complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. That's beautiful. But we only see a small number of the total facets, and what is illuminated is only a part of the whole story. When did Ryu get so good? When did Ryunosuke get so good at, like, talking? He was so bad at it for, like, the first 4 episodes. What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on, for as long as we live.
That's so true.
Sometimes it feels as though I'm blind to so much. But I keep hoping that one day it'll all become clear. That all the facets will be illuminated and I'll finally understand how everything fits together.
Naruhodo-san.
I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark.
It's amazing to think it's been just 2 months. You've grown so much.
Sorry, I've what?
Oh no. It was nothing. Unimportant.
Aww. Do you know what time you leave London in the morning?
Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier.
I shall be leaving here at 4 a.m. I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station. Absolutely not. Oh. Sorry?
I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow.
Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but
every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible. Even though, like me, I'm sure you'll find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try.
You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean?
Oh my, I nearly forgot. Please, I want you to have this.
What is that? Some huge bundle of documents?
It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus.
The McGilded case.
It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windibank's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with that omnibus case, in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you.
With everything else she's had to think about, Suzato-san still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting.
It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina.
Thank you so much, Suzato-san. I'll do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world. Oh, stop! Stop! I'm gonna cry. That's so cute. Oh, I love Suzato.
Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure.
No! Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there.
Oh! Ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself.
She's so suspicious. She's so suspicious, but I love her. Notes collided by Miss Suzato about the McGilded case that we worked on 2 months ago.
Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room.
Suzato-san, I
wish you the very best of luck tomorrow.
Oh.
Good night.
Oh. Wait, there's something I need to say. Oh. Damn it. What was that?
A secret technique of mine, the Suzato shutdown.
Shutdown?
Please, I implore you. If we have to voice our goodbyes,
I won't be able to hold back my tears. Oh. Is it just my imagination, or is the screen getting blurry as well? Is Ryunosuke also tearing up? Stop. 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 They're besties, Your Honor. They're besties. Suzato-san. Oh. Cuties. Stop. It truly had been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us and learning the truth about the nemesis of the case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted, and yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes, and as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind, eventually, my fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep. No. I wonder if Iris is going to be our assistant for the trial tomorrow. Or if we're just not going to have one. No. th April. The Small Hours, St. Sinners Hospital, Ward 3. Yes, I quite understand. That is a great weight off my mind. I don't know who's talking. Okay, I figured. Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we've discussed. Thank you so much. I don't know who's... Let's do a generic British voice. Thank you so much. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes. On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. Glad he's awake. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed. Oh, Cesaro. My dear madam. Huh. Huh. Well. I wonder what that was about. Alright, well, with that, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to the stream today. We're gonna send you all off on a little raid. Go spread some love over there. And yeah. Did I change the scene? Hold on. I always forget I have an end screen.
Yeah, thank you all for joining me. It's been so much fun. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. Go spread some love to our raid, and I will see you guys in the next stream.
This has been fun. It's getting sad. It's been sad. I miss Susato. That'll probably be the title of the next stream. I miss Susato. Unless she shows up immediately and then oops. Oh. I'm sending you off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.